Hi there, I'm Mason.
And I'm Grace.
And we're with the Wise News Network. Today we'll be providing an update on the encampment that resides on the grounds of Faith, Hope, Love, Community Enrichment Ministries. The camp was dissolved on Monday, August 28th.
This past weekend, we had the opportunity to visit the grounds and attend an event that was put on by the Royal Priesthood Motorcycle Ministries Pursuit Chapter.
The church is nestled right in downtown Gastonia, and the encampment has provided some level of safety and familiar bonds for its residents. Faith, Hope, Love cites a mission to aid in Gastonia's homeless population.
However, in recent months, the church has been facing fines from the city of Gastonia for violating necessary ordinances.
We applied for the permits, which we applied for them back in January, but we were unsuccessful with getting the permits. They finally granted us the permits on August 10th. We had to go back and have a surveyor to redraw the lines because we were sitting on 5 lots. And so one of the trailers was sitting on one of the other lots. We own all the property, but they said, you can't be on this lot right here. I said, but we own all the property, so that's not the way it works. So we had to have the lines redrawn. We got with the neighbors to be good neighbors. We had a fence put up.
City Councilman Robert Kellogg, being a lead in Gastonia's Homeless Prevention Task Force, outlined the specific violations the church is facing.
The most glaring one is the lack of appropriate permits. So when anybody brings buildings, especially trailers, onto a property, there is a permit process that has to be followed. They have to be inspected. We need to make sure that they're ADA compliant. We need to make sure that if somebody goes in there, that they're fire safe, that people won't be trapped in there, that individuals who may have mobility issues, that they can move about freely. So there's a lot of things that come into play when you're talking about ordinances.
Despite the fines, the church still attempts to provide for the community.
All the people can come in and have coffee, danishes, or whatever we have to offer for breakfast. They're allowed to take showers, wash their clothes. We have an open clothes closet to provide them with the clothing that they need. We serve lunch every day, a hot lunch around 12 o'clock, and then it stays open until 2. So when it's hot, they can get out of the weather, they can cool off. When it's cold, they can come in and get warm.
We do offer educational services. Before COVID, Gaston College was coming in doing GED classes along with further education classes. But when COVID started doing his thing, they closed down and they're waiting on us to get through our court case and things so we can open back up and do more GED classes. We've served over 1 million meals since I've been in Gastonia. And that sounds like a lot, but you stretch it out over 20 years, it really ain't that bad. We have so many success stories. We got people that's been reunited with their families. We got people that has gone on to be business owners. They've gone back to school and gotten degrees. We got so many success stories.
On August 26th, a donation drive raised funds for both the encampment and the $60,000 fines.
Again, it was hosted by the Royal Priesthood Motorcycle Ministries Pursuit Chapter and was organized by Billy Queen, the president of the chapter.
What we're trying to do is feed the homeless people back there in the encampment. We're trying to raise some money to help Faith, Hope, Love with some of the colossal fines that have been levied against them by the city of Gastonia. We're just trying to bring awareness to the situation. And most importantly, we're trying to educate the general public in the fact that not everybody in a homeless encampment or not everybody who is currently experiencing homelessness is in that situation due to their own bad decisions.
Several residents of the encampment attended the event. They shared their feelings about the community, with many having a familial connection in common.
They like my family. You know, they done helped me with a whole lot. They done been by my side for everything. It's just I hate that everything's going on now, but God got us and things gonna get back right. Things gonna get better.
We've all came together, like I said, those of us that didn't get along at first, especially me, and now it's so heartbreaking. I don't even want to leave.
Of course, the community inside the encampment are not the only factors at play. Several neighbors are concerned with what it brings to their own property.
There have been numerous complaints to the city about the encampment, as you can hear from Kellogg.
You know, people concerned about noise and traffic and wondering what's happening, but it didn't take long for a lot of those concerns and complaints to become more serious regarding drug trafficking, complaints of prostitution, people being afraid that there was not enough oversight, guidance, order. So there's been a lot of complaints, and they just kind of mounted over the last several months to the recent events that we've had over the last couple weeks.
To add on, recently one of the community members, Freddie Lee Bird, was fatally wounded in an altercation involving a firearm.
You know, he's gonna be missed. And you could tell his family loved him and everything because they showed up and all. And his kids loved him, and his siblings. His dad's still living.
Several encampment residents and Bird's family attended a service held at Faith, Hope, Love Community Enrichment Ministries for Freddie on Friday, August 25th.
It was so important when the man got killed that we had his home going here because his family needed closure. The community needs closure. We're like a big family here, and everybody needs closure, so we had to have it here.
Apart from Bird's passing, the church has experienced other deaths due to drug overdoses. An overdose occurred at the donation drive on August 26th.
Sometimes we've had 6 or 7 overdoses back to back because some of them got bad drugs, and all of them take the same drugs, and they all OD in back to back.
We get penalized for the cause. The fact that we deal with most of our population are addicted to drugs.
Now, due to pushback from the city and Bird's passing, Pastor Moses has ultimately decided to close the encampment.
They got to spend so much money until we just can't continue to profusely bleed out money the way we're doing it. We can't sustain doing that. So we're gonna have to stop letting them stay here.
Monday's gonna be very sad.
It's sad already. I mean, I've not really slept at night because I'm thinking about what we got to do next week.
Residents voiced a range of opinions on the closure, highlighting diverse perspectives.
We still haven't even had the effort to even pack up and leave yet. And I'm being honest, like, I've been crying for 2 days.
Hopefully God can stop this so we can stay as a family.
I've actually made a list of drop-offs. One of my good friends I've been friends with for 15 years, he's taking a time off of work today, tomorrow, and Monday to help do our last final act of kindness to drop off our loved ones.
It's a beautiful community, it's peaceful, and it's quiet, and then all these grown-ups want to start. I got 2-year-olds, and they get what they want.
The encampment closed its doors this Monday, August 28th. However, the church will still be providing services such as bathing, free meals, and counseling.
However, the church wasn't the only ones trying to take care of these residents. The city, upon the closure of the camp, attempted to provide resources for as many residents as possible.
I think sometimes in all of the conversations that are happening, the residents and the individuals who are actually living here on this property kind of get left behind. So if there is anybody on Monday who is in need of physical health care, mental health care, providing services, in need of housing, shelter, those needs will be met here right in this parking lot on Monday morning. So there will be mobile crisis units here, there will be professionals here, there will be people in place to kind of guide the individuals from the facility behind us to this parking lot where professionals will be here ready to assist and help those individuals.
Despite the city-provided resources, the Faith, Hope, Love pastors expressed reservations about certain resident situations.
Salvation Army gives you a drug test. If you fail a drug test, they don't take you. So the majority of our community, none of them fit in at the Salvation Army. And there's no other place.
For more information on this topic, please check out our website where we have an article posted that goes a little bit more in detail.
And if you're new to the channel or coming back, please be sure to subscribe to YouTube, follow us on Facebook, and check out our TikTok and Instagram. We've got plenty of stuff everywhere, and we're growing every day.
For the Wise News Network, I'm Grace Smith.
And I'm Mason Beam. Thanks for watching.